Guys, welcome back to my channel. June 27th is finally here. We got one of the biggest fights in boxing. Two undefeated champions. Two talented champions with two different styles. We've got Xander Zayas putting his two titles on the line against Jaron Boots Ennis. He's moving up to the 154 division. Can he become two division champion? But the biggest question is, will Boots' skills beat Xander, or will Xander shock the world? Let's break it all down. Let's start with the champion, Xander. What is his strength? His strength is his footwork. He moves his opponent around the ring. All around the ring. He just moves him about. He just jogs to the left, jogs to the right. When he's got his opponent in the right position, he throws a jab, stiff jab to the body, or stiff jab to the face. After the jab comes to the combinations. He throws 3 or 4 combinations at the same time. Bap, 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 bap. After he's got you with the combinations, he gives you the Mikhail Cotto body shot, his favorite fighter. The double hook to the body, his left double hook to the body. So that is his signature moves. He also likes to close the distance. He closes the distance a lot in most of his fights. His also ring IQ is very, very good. He understands when to throw, when not to throw. He's calm under pressure, and he's got a championship mentality. What about his weaknesses? His weaknesses, he's never fought a fighter like Boots Ennis. Ever at all. His other weaknesses it might be his chin. His chin has never been tested. And you know what they say about the chin that's never been tested? You never know how you feel after you get that shot on your chin. Although he also struggles with pressure fighters. Fighters that cut off the ring, so he can't move anywhere. He likes to move around the ring. So when a fighter cuts off the rings, he struggles because he can't throw his jab, or he can't throw his combinations. Who's the biggest punchers ever faced? He's not really faced any big punches. So could he feel, or could he take Boots' power punch? Because that's one of his strengths, the power punch. Let's go to Boots' strength. So his strength is the athlete. He's a pure animal in that ring. He never gets tired. He's got fast hands. He's switch hitter. He's a great counter puncher. So when Xander thinks he's gonna throw that jab, or when he throws that jab, Xander, he will counter punch that punch. He's got great combinations. He's just a all-round fighter. You know who he reminds me of? Terence Bud Crawford. That's who he reminds me of, because he does everything very, very well. His weaknesses are, Boots' weaknesses. I've seen him in a lot of fights. He does not switch on because he gets so bored in that ring. Sometimes he's not switched on, and he stays in that pocket too long. And that will favor Xander. It's also his second fight in the 154 division. So he's unproven in that division, and he's coming up in weight. But what his dad said is that he walks around 158, 164. That's what his dad said, and his dad is his trainer. So that's his weaknesses and his strength. Let's go to tactical. The tactical game, the battle, will be 5 key battles. The first one, who's going to win the jab? That's going to be the first key battle. Will it be Xander or will it be Boots? I think it will be Boots. The second battle is the footwork against the pressure. Will Xander footwork beat Boots' pressure. His third one is Xander likes to throw the jab, so he doesn't like to stay in distance. But Boots Ennis loves the inside. He loves fighting inside. That's what he loves. The fourth key battle is, can Boots cut off the ring? Can he cut off the ring and apply pressure on Xander? Let's wait and see. That brings us to the three keys to the victory. 3 keys to victory. The first key is the jab. The jab will take you around the world. Whoever wins the battle of the jabs will win the fight. The second key is controlling the distance. So Xander likes to fight at the outside. He likes to throw the jabs, the body shots, the combinations, whilst Boots likes to work in the inside. He likes to throw uppercuts, little short body shots. He likes to hold. He likes to be physically aggressive and demanding. But the problem with Xander is he's a big boy. He shouldn't be 154 really. He's probably coming into the ring very, very heavy. Probably 168, 164. Because he's a big boy, Xander. The third one is, whoever stays disciplined wins this fight. Whoever stays and understands their trainer's game plan will win this fight. And whoever doesn't get dragged into a war and stay disciplined, that will win the fight. Let's go to my prediction. What will my prediction be? My prediction is, let's start with Xander. Xander had 23 fights, a 50% KO ratio, and 124 rounds in them 23 fights. And he's also 23 years old, and he gets promoted by Top Rank Bob Arum. So he's very, very impressive for what he's done. But he does all the fundamentals right. So he's good with the jab, good with the body shots, throws a lot of combinations. But he's never fought a fighter like Boots, or he's never been tested, or his chin has never been tested. So he's never felt under pressure to completely perform. Now let's go to Boots. Boots is an animal. He's a proper athlete. He's a guy that can even play in the NFL, or play basketball. He's them kids that are good in everything. He's probably everything that he does well. It reminds me of Terence Crawford, and that's the reason why that fight never happened. Because Crawford said he'll knock him out, but somewhere, some way, the fight never happened. And I don't think it's down to Boots or Crawford. I think it's down to Boots not being a name. He's not really fought anyone except Albazizian. He hasn't got the resume to say, you know what, that is his standout fight. The Xander fight will be his standout fight, but Xander is not a well-known fighter in the boxing world. If you're a boxing connoisseur, you know about Xander Zayas. But if you're not, you don't really know who he is. So he's not like a Canelo or Crawford, a Usyk, a Gervonta Davis, a Shakur Stevens. Like Shakur Stevens fought Lopez, Tio. Everyone knows Tio Lopez. But his Boots, for some strange reason, he hasn't had that breakout fight. I don't know if it's because he's been inactive, but he's been calling out a lot of fighters. In the one, when he was a 147 champion, he called out Spence, he called out Crawford, he called out all the champions. but none of the champions wanted to fight him because he doesn't bring any money to the table. So with Boots, he had 36 fights. He has an 88% knockout ratio, and he's done 125 rounds. So that is amazing. My prediction is that Boots will be too strong, too quick, and too powerful for Zan, and he will knock him out in the late rounds. He will absolutely knock him out in the late rounds. And this is the reason why Edward Hearn has put on this fight. And this is the fight Boots has been chasing, because this will bring you right into the 154 division, because you will get 2 belts. I bet you when Eddie Hearn heard Xander accepted this fight, he couldn't believe it. He could not believe it. He thought, wow, this kid is trying to be great, but only at 23 years old. Let's catch this guy whilst he's 23. And this is an easy entry in the 154 division. So Boots will be a 2-weight world champion. What will be next for Boots when he wins the 2 belts from Xander? So the 3 fights that will probably be next for Xander, and they're all 3 champions in that 154 division, is Fundora. Fundora is the hardest fight in this division. No one wants to fight him. You know why? He beat Zoo, and he just beat Keith one time, Thurman, in his last fight. The second biggest fight in this division is Victor Ortiz. Boots against Victor Ortiz Jr. were about to be made, and then Victor Ortiz sued Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy. He said they were fiddling with his money, and he doesn't want them to represent them no more. A proper Canelo thing, because Victor Ortiz Jr. is trained by Ronald Reynoso, Canelo's trainer, and he gets managed by him. The third big fight, and I think this will be the easiest fight to make, is Josh Kelly, the Newcastle Geordie fighter. He just recently won that belt. So I think probably what will happen first is, after he's won these 2 belts on Saturday night against Xander, Eddie Hearn will put him straight in with Josh Kelly to get that belt. And Josh Kelly is going to get paid really well to go to America, in Philly, to lay down for Boots Ennis. And then the fight after that will be for the big money fight. Either Victor Ortiz, if he can get his legal case sorted against Oscar De La Hoya, or will be Fundora. And I don't think it will be Fundora, because Fundora is promoted by Al Heyman. And you know what Al Heyman is? He looks after his fighter. Have you ever seen a fighter leave Al Heyman except Boots? Boots actually left Al Heyman a couple of years ago to join Eddie Hearn in Matchroom. But you'll never ever hear an Al Heyman fighter leaving Al Heyman. So that fight is going to be very hard to make, because Al Heyman's probably thinking, why have you left me when I could put you into Fundora? Look what he's done for Fundora. He gave him 3 good fights and a title. And you know that Fundora guy is very, very tall. He's a difficult fighter to fight against, because you can't have any sparring partners copy him, because he's so tall and he's so dangly. So the 3 fight will be Josh Kelly after this, beatdown. Second fight will probably be Victor Ortiz Jr. Golden Boy and Matchroom will probably work something out. and the probably Victor Ortiz and Oscar De La Hoya will settle out of court, and the third fight would be Fundora at the Al Heyman fight. It will be the hardest fight to make, or probably be made that fight third. So Boots Ennis will be clearing the whole 147 division. Then he's moved up a weight, 154, and he'll be undisputed in that weight category. Can he go above that? I think he can, because they've got some weak champions. Let's see who the champions are in the weight above. 1 second. The weight above that is 160. 160 is the weight above that. So it'll be Lara is a WBA champion. Carlos Adams is a WBC champion. And then you've got the WBO champion, Janibek. Can he beat Lara? Lara is just too old now. So he beat Lara for the WBA belt. So, but if he wins the WBA belt in the 154 division, I think it's the WBO. Yes, if he beats Janibek, I think what I will do is, if he moves up to the 160 division, if he's a WBO champion, because he'll be undisputed, he can just say straight away, I want to fight the WBO champion in his first fight in the 160 division. So we clear out Janibek. Then he'll go for Carlos Adames. And then probably Lara, or Janibek, Lara, and Adames. And he'll clear that division as well. So he'll be a 3-division champion. Guys, what do y'all think? Will there be a knockout? How will the fight end? Who do you think is going to win? Put it all in the comments. And thank you for watching. It's another one.